A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the
Bien
watch
amigos,
commander.
buenas noches, vamos a jugar la Noire. Creo que se dice así, hasta ahora le digo así porque en sí es un juego que hace mucho tiempo lo he jugado.
Go ahead, KGPL.
No recuerdo tanto, así que vamos a prestarle atención al juego.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Mi nombre es Alex y vamos a resolver casos. Llegamos 10 y 13, excelente. Justo a tiempo.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put two in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We got places to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
Bien.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
Un diario.
Look at this junk.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. we try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering.
You went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time. With what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Ajá. Vemos sangre por ahí. ¿Qué habrá pasado?
Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
Es que soy un gran
All
policía.
right, don't hurt yourself.
Eso me da un
Up on the
plus.
roof, right? So we need to find a way up. What kind
Smith
of
&
chump
Wesson,
do these homicide
serial
guys think we are?
S71893. Two rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Es un gran
We should follow up on
tirador,
this now before the perp tries to
Los
leave
disparos.
town. We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here. Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks than help old ladies across the road?
Pura pues, compañero. No tenemos su tiempo. Tenemos que resolver un
It's the
caso.
next right.
Buah. Llegamos. 10:28. Preguntemos por ese susodicho.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Por lo menos colabora con la
Model
justicia.
27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder. 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Encontremos a ese
Let's see if he's at
desgraciado.
home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Abre la puerta.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Oh.
That was a very bad move, Schroeder. All right, if you really want to dance.
Oh, me está pegando. Ya, vamos a acabar por esto. Ya, por mi compañero. Por mi compañero. Ahí está.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me
Bueno,
off
tienes
guard.
suerte porque a mí me golpeó masa.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph.
Hasta ahora sigo siendo un policía algo salado. O sea, con mala suerte. Vamos a revisar un poco.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Vamos a examinar un poco. Esos son los buenos términos policiales, creo.
Don't think this is anything. Don't think this is going to help us. Junk. List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Bien, ¿qué sigue?
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso. Merrill. Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Armado y
Well, you picked
peligroso.
the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Oh, Dios. Cuidado. Siempre se quiere. Le quieren dar de baja a mi compañero. Bueno, por lo menos es un buen chaleco. Ajá. Cúbrete, cúbrete. ¿En qué disparo? Ok.
Slow. Backup will be here soon.
Ralph, with me.
Not right now. I'm getting hammered here, Phelps.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está?
Stay down.
Stay in cover.
Ya te vi.
Stay in cover.
No me cubro.
I got you covered.
Casi me dio.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole.
Casi
Should be
muero.
all clear.
No lo tomé en cuenta.
Lieutenant Hopkins says
Pero me
anytime you reach
recuperé
for the
rápido.
shotgun, you're either
Al
going to
parecer.
end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner. This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, but wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum.
Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Sospechoso. Corre, corre,
Wendell
corre.
Bowers! Stop! LNPD! You can go screw yourself.
By you! Watch it!
He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot! I won't tell you again, Wendell. Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire! You don't want to do this, Wendell.
Vamos, corre, corre, corre.
Get down
Llegas,
there right now.
llegas, hijo. Vamos.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me.
Oh, no.
You gotta be
Golpe sucio,
kidding.
Fucking asked for it. No way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Oh, tiene buen físico para ser un tipo bien.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Mira que he visto Dragon Ball Z. Se
You
notaba
doing,
más rudo.
Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up, gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd
Realmente
on.
es mi día de suerte.
Better see what you
Tengo
can
muchos
find out
casos
before the
que
homicide
resolver.
dicks show up.
Soy como el
I'll be
Batman.
with you in a moment.
I swear, this
Broad daylight. Crowded street.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Ay, casi te piso.
Shell cases.
Bien, conversemos con el testigo.
Check the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Bien, Clovis. ¿Qué es lo que realmente sucedió?
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Ok, vamos a tener que decidir si dice la verdad o no. Bueno, ¿ustedes qué opinan? A ver, estaba llorando y ahora está en lo más calmada.
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Bien, ¿qué me dices sobre el voucher que encontramos con su nombre?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang.
Tenemos un nuevo sospechoso.
Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Preguntémosle acerca de los disparos.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Coletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Coletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Es entendible de que no recuerde los
and then
disparos.
another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Posible sospechoso.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
You're making me angry, Miss Goleta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. It's been very brave.
Gracias por colaborar.
We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened, Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Bien, tenemos un nuevo destino. Ay, permiso, casi ensucio mi zapato.
You should take the next right.
2:36. Vamos por ese malhechor.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Se escapa, se escapa. Hasta su propio empleado no quiere a su propio jefe.
Kalu, get back here! Oh, crap! When the hell's the food gonna arrive already?
¿Qué pasó? Está bien, pues. O sea, es un criminal, ¿saben? Le hizo daño en la cabeza.
Officer Cole Phelps,
Bueno,
are you
bueno.
Edgar Kalu?
Sigamos, sigamos.
No.
No pasa
Mr.
nada, no
Kalu
pasa
is
nada.
out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Tengo un arma y
Go, Cole, go!
no tengo miedo en usarla. Lo sé, tu jefe debe ser malo. Y yo te voy a vengar.
Kalu, get back here! Be careful, he's dangerous. Call me Rich.
Don't push me. One on him from here.
Too late, Kalu!
Manos arriba, hijo.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Como si hubiese hecho un gran trabajo mi compañero. Increíble.
The one you never
Increíble.
solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am,
¿Me
young
dará la
Phelps.
oportunidad?
You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest
Estoy dando
record.
nervioso,
Not to
jefe.
mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they
Sé que
came
soy
from.
como un sabueso, pero
But I'm curious as to whether you can turn
si
your
me
hand to
hace caro,
interrogation.
por supuesto que sí.
Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps.
Estoy listo para mandarlo a la cárcel.
Opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Por supuesto que no. No lo fallo.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer
Tranquilo,
can't
no
help
lo
you, Mr.
necesitas.
Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject.
Hablemos de la religión.
Fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Tengo un don, lo sé.
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps.
Bueno,
The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire.
¿qué es lo que hace
I
el otro
applaud a man
compañero?
with your talent for unwavering
Supongo que
justice.
está tomando apuntes.
Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed.
Bueno, ¿dónde recojo mi cheque?